approach certain positions within the spawn. We had a match previously where galleons were able to fight mobulas reasonably effectively. The Brotherhood brought a double galleons against double mobulas and were able to make the engagement work. Anyway, I will now read out the ship loadouts. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to see them because I don't have control over the stream, so I'll just have to tell them to you. The first ship is the Chariot. It is piloted by Daniel. It is a Pyramidion with a top left Mercury, a top right Hades, a lower deck Banshee, and a poop deck Carronade. And the Junker is Team Rocket. It is piloted by Spudnik. It is a Junker with all left side Banshees, all the explosive damage and lots of fire setting capability, and the right side is Gatling Flak. For the Skyborne, we have the El Skyborno. It is a Mobula piloted by Sunstrom. It has a left Flak, a lower left Hades, a lower left Artemis, a top deck Hades, a lower right Artemis, and a top right Gatling. And finally we have the Abencio M. Ferrari. It is a Mobula piloted by Dark Knight. It has a left side Flare, a lower left Artemis, a top deck Mercury, a lower right Artemis, and a right Gatling.
Indeed.
Coming down here.
I am back, by the way. Sorry for that, but just some health issues. But we are back. I assume you already read the loadouts.
Yes, I've gone through the loadouts. Folks probably could do with a quick swirl around the ships just to see what's on them, because there was no visual information there. But
yeah. So apologies, everyone, but I was a bit late than I expected. I need to cover for my breathing because I have a crooked spine, so it blocked my breathing for a moment. But well, everything is resolved for now. So
welcome back.
Yeah, thanks. Team Rocket is now engaging El Skyborno with those names. Skyborno with that was a Hwacha actually. Yeah, no, it wasn't a Hwacha. What was it?
There are no heavy guns here.
Yeah, okay. I didn't see the loadouts. So, okay. So from Banshee, that was Banshee.
Yeah, the Team Rocket has triple left side Banshees and no permahull.
I see.
Ooh, that may have been a bump. If it wasn't a bump, it was a nasty set of hits from Hades and a down goes the Junker. Yeah, the Artemis. And now Chariot is sitting in front of 3 light guns and is a Pyramidion. This is sad times.
Indeed, Skyborne has the first kill. Chariot is now against 2 Mobulas, which is deadly combination, but he is behind soft cover, so he is now dodging all the shots. He is a lucky one.
Indeed. Daniel is carrying Moonshine, and that was a very fast withdrawal there. I imagine from the chunk of damage that it took, that was Moonshine plus buffed engines. Indeed, yep, the lower deck is fully buffed here. Only real way to fly a Pyramidion these days is make sure you've got a buff kit and that things are as buffed as you can make them. Oh, Team Rocket bouncing off the terrain, trying to move into, I assume, hard cover, but falling quite rapidly. Able to stay above the ground here, though.
Okay, so no engagement for a moment. Flare gun deployed. El Skyborno is now spotted. I believe mobiles are seeing Team Rocket but cannot spot them for some reason. I guess behind soft cover. 16 minutes left.
If first kill matters. The way in which first kill matters in this game is that, which is why they're announcing it, is that if it does go to a tie break and it's not possible to resolve it any other way, then they do it by direct match comparisons, and the team that gets the first kill technically wins the match. So that's why the referee is still calling out first kills, even though the effect is minimal. So the old Skyborne and the Aventio M Ferrari have got to be reasonably cheerful at the moment. That was a nice opening engagement for them.
Indeed, now Team Rocket and Chariot are sort of flanking the blue team, but Skyborne and Ferrari was already prepared, so there's going to be a lot of shooting between here and there. Not much damage dealt. Well, Chariot is losing armor, but still.
Great
Oh,
on the
there's a.
Skyborne, though. If the Banshees connect here, this could be painful. But Team Rocket, most of their guns are pretty badly disabled. They've been hit by a lot of Artemis fire. Skyborne taking hits from the Mercury and the Hades, though. Chariot's armor still up. Someone on the Tora Tusky is doing a champion job keeping the armor up on this thing, because those Hades shots have been reasonably accurate, and they're still at 50% armor, while the El Skyborne has suffered yet another break.
Indeed, El Skyborne is the main target for two red ships. He is losing armor and now losing hull, but he is dodging all the shots as much as possible, so no explosive damage on the hull was present. Ferrari is, well, free for a moment, so El Skyborne and Ferrari are engaging the Chariot.
Well, the Chariot is taking a ton of fire here. Finally the armor goes down and we have some Artemis hits. Armor's back up, but they lost 70% or so of their perma there. They may suffer another break here. The armor's no longer buffed. A lot of fire incoming. There's another break. Any explosive damage here would probably do for the Chariot, and yep, down it goes.
Indeed, so now Team Rocket against two Mobulus, which are again deadly combination for any ship. Yep, he is going down slowly but surely. No armor, losing hull pretty fast, and there it is, a sneeze.
Indeed, that cold is claiming so many at the moment.
Indeed.
What you saw there, I think, was my major concern with the Pyramidion. Sort of realized the bottom deck engineer on that Pyro was doing a fantastic job. They managed to keep the armor up pretty much permanently and keep it buffed. At least it was buffed for most of the engagement. But the second that it broke, 70% of the perma hull goes down, and then as soon as the armor's back up, of course, it's no longer buffed, and it has to be basically malleted and nerfed. Malleted and nursed back to health. I don't think we need another nerf on the Pyro hull. And yeah, down it goes.
Okay, so 12 minutes left. Chariot and Team Rocket are back and now engaging El Skyborne since he's the most damaged one. Chariot with what does he have? Hades and Mercury gun, interesting, are going against El Skyborne. Not very successful, I have to say. Well, for now. There's Gatling fire.
They should get a break here because they've got three.
Yeah, but Chariot is losing armor and losing hull at a rapid rate. Half of their hull is down. They managed to get the armor back up, but well, they are in tough position here. Meanwhile, Ferrari and Team Rocket are doing their support thing.
And down they go, and Team Rocket might manage to get a kill here on the Aventio because they have that light flak pointed at it, and they do have good arcs on it. But no armor break. That's almost certainly a death sentence. They're now sitting right in front of the El Skyborne. Their Gatling has been expended, and now they're suffering all of the fire. Armor break. This is almost certainly it for them.
Indeed.
Down they go.
So, that was Clan Riders Clan lost against the Skyborne. So, blue team wins. Skyborne.
We're doing here is the last of the group stage matches. After this, there will be the final. This match is assuming my math is correct, just for fun, because there's no way for either of these teams to be eliminated at this point, and so we might see some entertaining builds, given that that's the situation.
Well, they need to score as much points as possible.
Well, that's the other thing, is can these two teams, because the tiebreakers are decided by direct comparisons, right? I think, yeah, they're within striking distance of one another, so there is a reason to win this game. You will come first in the league if you do so, and as a consequence, will have a better chance of winning, even if it's only slightly better.
Indeed. So, first ship, Friendfish, piloted by Dementio. It's a goldfish with Huacha and double carronade. Next one is Perostellar, I guess, piloted by Sputnik. It's a Spire with a Minotaur, Banshees, and a Gatling gun. Go ahead.
Okay, and for the Skyborne we have a Mobula piloted by Dark Knight. It has a left side beacon flare gun, lower left Gatling, top deck flak, lower right Gatling, right Gatling. Okay, so all of the Gatlings. And we have La Skybornia, a Mobula piloted by Sunstorm, left side Banshee, lower left Artemis, top deck Gatling, right side Artemis, far right Banshee.
Oh! So, there's going to be, well, this one, and now there's going to be another match, and if the winners of, well, overall score will win, there's going to be game over, and if the second place will win, there's going to be another match.
Yep, so that's why the teams need to win this one.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I understand completely the rules. I was never in doubt.
So, just in case we need to further clarify, the final is Sputnik crashing into the ground, his armor's broken in front of a light flak. Oh, James Mocker saving his pilot there from an unfortunate tap, but now the Friendfish is sitting in the thick of it. A lot of fire coming down from the Alfonso, but Goomba stomped by the Friendfish, forced down into the ground. That balloon should be fine, but the Friendfish has suffered an armor break.
Indeed.
Explosive damage coming in, but not much.
Well, they received a pretty amount of damage, but Alfonso Frederico's armor's down, and they are receiving, well, a decent amount of explosive damage from the double Banshee. Perostellar is now as well heavily damaged, and now one Gatling from last Skybornia, those names. But Perostellar is now dead.
The Friendfish here could actually get a kill if he rams the Alfonso into the building.
Okay, so Frederico might be going down here for soon. He is going to bump into a building.
He bumps, his armor's down, the slightest graze would kill him here.
Maybe even that, maybe just a wind. But unfortunately, Friendship. Friendfish. His armor's down, and they are going to experience some explosive damage very soon. Ram damage.
Just, I think, getting their armor back in time.
Last Skyborne is doing a great job in defending the Frederico, but now the Frederico will be the main target here. But 2-0 in favor of Skyborne.
I would have thought they would suicide at this point. 2-1, because the enemy has a goldfish, and a Mobula can't outrun a goldfish. So I would be very sorely tempted to take out my Mobula, the Frederico at this point, because If the next engagement goes poorly, the Skybornia will be on its own. The Spire is comparable in speed to a Mobula, and the Friend Fish is gonna chase down anything that survives. The other option is to try and turtle the Frederico and make the Skybornia the target. It depends on if the Rydr clan are aware of how badly damaged the Alfonso is or not. They'll know it's stage 3. They'll be well aware of that because the
I believe they do.
physical appearance of the Mobula is different, but they may well suspect that it's taken a lot of perma damage. If the crew is paying attention, they will be able to say roughly how many hits it took from explosive guns and the like, and they may well be aware that it's below 1/6.
I have to say, I just noticed like the third stage of Mobula isn't like looking very different from full hull of Mobula, only for their sides and back, but from the front it doesn't do much anything, like no difference almost. Meanwhile,
with stage 3 you're looking at the sides and the rear.
Yeah.
Oh, Parov not in front of a light flak. That's going to end poorly.
Indeed, they even just received heavy damage from flak cannon. And now they are
going in. It'd only take a. Yeah.
Oh my god!
One
more.
How are you not dead?
There's a sneeze, like an actual sneeze, and they're dead. Let's go! Come on. You can do it, Lost Skyborne, Nia. Double Gatling, armor's down, and there's the sneeze.
Down
okay.
They go.
But Alfonso and Frederico is also at the same, let's say, amount of hull, so maybe he will be an easy target as well. But they need two ships in order to.
We said that last time, didn't we?
Indeed, but well, let's say, well, let's be honest, they fucked up.
That was not their finest hour, no. That
Indeed.
The Spire sitting in front of 3 Gatlings exposed with a light flak pointed at it is usually gonna have a.
They underestimated it. They underestimated the situation. But Frederico is still on that amount, so he's the easy kill here. 0-3 in favor of Skyborne. So if Skyborne will win, there's going to be one point difference. No. Actually, 4-point difference. I think. Meanwhile, Skybornia is heavily damaged, but still managed to get the armor up. Aerostellar's armor
takes a flare to the balloon. That looks. It looks as though they were chem, so that's good.
Indeed.
A little bit more caution from the Parov and the friend fish here. I think they didn't like the licks they took last round.
Yeah.
They are taking some fire to the balloon, but they're not going to worry too much about that. A little bit of fire into the armor, they're worrying more about that. And the friend fish, the sheer number of Gatlings facing forward here is a problem for the Rydr clan. It just means losing perma is so easy because your armor can go down so quickly. Nice bit of flying from the Parov there, though, weaving in and out of the buildings. They suffer an armor break, but not much by way of perma-hull damage. They manage to maneuver into hard cover. The Alfonso is closing on the friend fish, which is still pulling back. Light flaks coming in. Its armor's still up, but just barely. They just get the mallet hit in on time, but down it goes to sustain Gatling fire. It's exposed. The balloon blocking, so that's using the balloon as a shield against the incoming fire.
Oh, Gatling everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, so 12 minutes left. Well, something under 12 minutes left. This is intense, actually. Last Skyborne Skybornia is now being
Oh,
focused by
Friendfish
Friendfish.
exposed, armor broken, sitting in front of the Skybornia.
Indeed,
Get your
that
armor
doesn't
back
look
up.
good. Oh, bump on last Skybornia. Last Skybornia. Now they're going after Parastellar.
Yeah, they're gonna get a Watcher in the Blossom here, I think, but Parov might be dead by the time that happens.
Yeah,
No.
barrage on
Nice.
last Skybornia's engines, so they are out of turnings at the moment, but they are ascending to get the engines back and ready, and for Frederico to
Friendfish,
get...
no, Friendfish, too many Gatlings, armor break, light flak, this has got to be it surely.
Oh.
No, they managed to get back into cover, but oh, that was painful.
Indeed.
Now
No.
Parov has engaged the last Skybornia, which perhaps may have... Oh! Parov turning the last Skybornia's guns onto itself with the Minotaur. Now it suffers an armor break, light flak going out, down it goes, Friendfish is basically dead, and the...
I cannot believe that Frederico is still alive.
I'm impressed by the fact that they've managed to keep that ship alive. Friendfish trying to duck underneath. It's faster. It should get away, but it's in terrible shape.
Indeed, as well as Frederico. They bumped into a building there, so no arcs for them for a moment. But Friendfish, I don't know. I guess Red Team will lose this one.
Oh, Parov has respawned. He's spawned in behind, but he's been spotted. Oh no. Oh no, Skybornia has Gunox on Parov. He's coming in to ram them. Oh, ram them.
What?
And down it goes.
That was a pretty powerful ram from Mobula.
Yeah, that was aggressive. And that's 5-0 for the Skyborne there.
It seems that Friendfish's one member was disconnected for a moment.